All right, the next one is going to be NOVN, currently traded at $4.48. We've looked at a lot of these today, and I'm sure that Joe's going to be able to help you out with the January 26th, Joe. Had a drop from the $18 area, holy smokes, down to the $4, $5 area. And again, that was January 26th to the 27th. So if you can kind of give us an idea of what happened there once we're done. That'd be great. So you guys had a big high volume day for buying that followed up that big drop, and that was actually 17. I'm sorry about that. 8 million shares traded that day, and then the volume just dropped off. You guys had a little bit of a pop over here as far as the volume goes on the second and in the first, and then today's more of a selling day. It looks like what you're going to be looking for right now. Me personally, watch for this thing to stabilize right now and basically wait for to see the buying pressure come in. Normally these will bounce off of that area as we've talked about. Once you start seeing that buying hitting that level two, you guys might bounce off of that level because that was a big drop. I would expect to see a bounce. Not saying that it's going to go up to $18 to return that level, but what I am saying is that you can definitely find a bounce down here. So we're going to put this one on watch. All right, $4. Joe, what do you got to add?
Well, I was just looking into different things on it. So the latest press release right here I'm finding from this company was Ann Whitaker named CEO of No Biorespiratory Company. So No Bio LLC, a company created in late 2015 from the separation of all dermatological assets from Novan Incorporated. Announces the hiring. All right, so that right there doesn't have anything to do with that, I don't believe. So they use their ticker to get into that press release. Let me see. Like that lady right there, she took over that other company, but she used to have a relationship with NOVN, I guess. But I mean, that was in the press release. I pulled it up, and that's that. So rather than waste my time sitting there reading it, I'm going to the next thing. All right. So on January 17, 2017, Novan licensed SB 204 to Sato for acne in Japan. So that was their latest press release on January 17th. So Novan Incorporated today, or January 17th, announced that the company has entered into an exclusive license agreement with Sato Pharmaceutical Limited. Sato, a Japanese company with a prescription pharmaceutical business specializing in dermatology. Upon execution of the agreement, Sato will pay the Novan an initial payment of 1.2 billion in Japanese, approximately 11 million US, for the exclusive rights to develop and commercialize in Japan Novan's topical nitro oxide releasing product candidate SB204 and related dosage forms for the treatment of acne vulgaris. In addition, Novan will receive from Sato certain development and commercialization milestone payments and, subject to product approval by Japan's Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare, certain sales-based milestone payments and royalty on net sales of such products in Japan. So here's a statement from the Nathan Statasto, PhD, President and Chief Executive Officer of Novan. We are pleased to announce this agreement with Sato. Sato has established a strong position in the Japanese dermatology market. This new partnership, coupled with Sato's market-leading position in topical acne care with Daylison and recent launch of Lucanac for anthromycosis, clearly illustrates Sato's commitment to improving the quality of life in patients with skin diseases. We believe this deal underscores the potential of SB204 as a truly first-in-class monotherapy for the treatment of acne and is consistent with Novan's strategy to remain focused on commercialization of our product candidates in the United States while establishing partnerships to unleash nitric oxide's therapeutic potential worldwide. We look forward to a long and prosperous partnership with our friends at Sato. So, and then it goes on to tell you about the different, things in regards to the SB204 development program. So, I mean, I don't know why it fell off like that much. I mean, just looking at the news, maybe the filings, I don't know.
All right. So
Let's see the filings. It was an 8K on that one. Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, then there's some news releases from like some ambulance chasers. I'm not saying this person in particular is an ambulance chaser. Any of you lawyers out there. I'm not saying you particularly, but there's some things over there in regards to that too. An investor alert. Yeah, and that was on the 20. What day did that start? The investor alert started on the 27th. What day was that big drop?
6, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Is that
Yeah, man, that's good. That's it.
okay? You guys, for all that information that Joe just went over, you can head over to investorshangout.com to find out more. And as far as the chart goes, like I said, watch for a bounce off this level. $4 looks to be support and will come down to the buying pressure. So we'll see. Look for a bounce off this level. I mean, like I said, this stock was traded at $18, $25, $26, $30 not too long ago, especially in the beginning of the year. Watch for a bounce off this level. Again, I'm not saying it's going to go back up to that level, but at the same time, you will get a bounce out of this. So NOVN, head over to Investors Hangout.
I messed up again. Dude, there's so many I'm so frustrated. You know when you're having a bad day today? I'm very frustrated over certain things. Like when you sit there and you pull up news on a company, you should be able to pull up the news on the company, not sitting there pulling up all this other shit. You know what I mean? This company right here, the actual press release that they had that I should have been reading instead of going back onto the other thing was this right here from the 27th. It was Novan reports top line results from SB 204 phase 3 pivotal trials. But you know what? It's all jammed in with a bunch of bullshit. I'm freaking fed up, man. That's my spew for the day. You know what I mean? Because when I'm sitting there trying to research a company in like the 3-4 minutes that I have, if you pull up news, you want the news from the particular company, not from all this other shit. Fake news and everything else. I don't even understand how the SA website gets on every news feed like that and just eats it all up. So when I sit there and I try to find information for a company, I have to like pull through your freaking nonsense. That's going to change right there. If people have an issue with fake news, well, why is that particular place sitting there putting out news everywhere like that? So right here, okay, so topical acne product candidate achieves statistical significance on all 3 co-primary endpoints in one trial, demonstrates statistically significance on only 1 of 3 in the second. All right, so that's basically where the drop came from then. All right, so on January 27th, Novan Incorporated today announced the top line results from the company's 2 replicate phase 3 pivotal clinical trials for SB 204 in the treatment of acne vulgaris in the intent to treat analysis. Novan's topical nitrate oxide releasing products candidate SB 204 demonstrated statistically significance compared to vehicle on all 3 co-primary endpoints, but demonstrated statistical significance on only 1 of 3 co-primary endpoints. The 3 co-primary endpoints include the absolute changes in inflammatory and non-inflammatory lesion counts and proportion of patients achieving success on the Investigative Global Assessment or IGA. At week 12, success was defined as improvement of at least 2 grades in the IGA score from the baseline of the IGA score of 0 or 1 or clear or almost clear. So, and then it goes on to basically give you the actual results and everything else. So that press release right there is what people would probably want to look at. It's from January 27th. So just go and pull through a bunch of nonsense and find it.
Okay. NOVN, guys, if you're looking for more information regarding this company, head over to investorshangout.com/live to check out the live stream.